Okay guys, this is Jonathan. I'm up here at one of our campsites. This is my first time doing these videos. Done plenty of the camping, but first time on the videos. I want to give you all a little overview of where we're at, what kind of situation we're in here, and how I got here. Okay, this is my new ride. I've had it for a few months now. It's a 17 model Polaris General 1000. Not quite as much bed space as the Ranger, but as you can see, I've improvised already and built a bed extender for it. And if I were camping tonight, I'd have a trailer behind me. I've got a little 3.5 by 5 that I use to put my camping gear on and bring it out, and eventually it's going to become a mini camper itself. I'm going to fix it so it has a little roof over it and a fold out and big enough for one person to sleep in after it's unloaded. But we're here on the gas line right away. We're in southern West Virginia. We got remnants of an old fire that somebody's built here. I'm not sure where that was. And then the road goes back up this way and tops out onto another gas line road. This is a common area about 3 miles from my house or so. Maybe not that much by crow, but this is one of the places that we like to come to, and a lot of deadfall here, a lot of dead standing stuff as well. So we have plenty of firewood, and hopefully this will be the site for a nice winter camp later on this season. After the leaves are off and the snow starts to fall, we want to come out and do a little snow camping. So I'll get back with you soon. Okay guys, here's some stuff I bought online. I know I got a really good deal here. I got this handful of birch bark. I think I paid $40 for that. It come from Canada, and it's really special. It's got moose peat or something on it. It's supposed to help it burn real good. And then there's some fat wood from I think that was from the North Pole, from a Christmas tree. Then we have some starter sticks that are guaranteed to 40 below. And then we have I think this was Gandalf's staff or something, a really important stick that was in the movies, and has some magical powers too. And I really think these are going to help me get this fire started. Okay guys, again, first time videoing this. I'm going to have to edit some of this stuff to piece it together. This is my EDC bag. This is with me every day from one vehicle to the other. And I also keep other gear in my vehicles, but I'm not going to go into this right now. But this is a get home, get to, get out, get somewhere type bag. And it has enough stuff to get me at least in trouble. So we'll go through this sometime. The radio is it's a Kenwood that I use for work. I work for county ambulance. I'm a mechanic for them, and but just enough stuff to get me there, get me back, whatever. I only travel about 3 miles a day, so it doesn't take a whole lot, but you never know when you're not going to be home or at the office, so everybody prepare for that. Okay, here's a couple of my cutters. I got the Schrade SCHF 48. It's either the Leroy or the Jethro. I'm not sure. It's one of the NCIS knives that they copied. I think Tony carried it in one of the shows. And then I had the Estwing Black Edition camp axe, a 26 or 28 inch. Really nice little hatchet slash axe. Does a good job. I think I got about $60 into both of these. Does a really nice job. The hatchet, or the machete, is a kukri design. Let's see if I can get that out of there. And It's a really nice, thick 1/4 inch spine, a heavy blade. I don't know the specs on it right off, but it does a good job. I've used it quite a bit. Put a lanyard on it. First time I used it, I threw it over the mountain. I had to go look for it. A little bit of rain, a little bit of snow, a little bit of alcohol. But still, a really, really good chopper, a good splitter, de-limmer, all that stuff. And I also have a Baco Laplander that I carry that I'm going to use in this video. I'm trying to stay away from my steel chainsaw. I just want to do a little bit of manual stuff today, and this is how we're going to start. Okay, here's something I've never tried. Depending on how redneck you are, this is either a skelly bark or a shelly bark hickory, and this is the bark off of the tree. It sort of grows away as the tree gets bigger, and it's really easy to break off, and it's really dry, so we'll see how that does. Okay, this is a hickory tree that I got the bark from. You can see it's really loose. It sticks out all around. It's really easy to get. You just get a piece of it and break it off. It's everywhere, and it's really easy to get. That looks a little bit like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. I may not burn him. But anyway, there's a real large variety of stuff here to burn, and I'm going to try several different things. We got some dead standing, and we got some not so dead on the ground. I don't know where that comes from, storm or whatever, but it's still kind of green. It doesn't want to snap when you break it, so I probably will leave that alone. I got a couple of dead vines and some of that kind of stuff, so we'll look around, see what we can find. There's a nice big hollowed out piece over here. There might be some dry stuff inside of that. I'm gonna go look. It's probably full of bees and ants, so it might not be a good thing. But I'm waiting on a couple of friends to show up, and I'm gonna try to get this fire started here soon. I'll get back with you. Alright guys, we'll give it a shot here. I got my stainless Moore companion. I've ground a nice 90-degree spine on it, and I've got my Charlie Mike Solutions ferro rod that I've added a nice little pine nugget handle to with some paracord. And let's see what we got here. I did add a nice piece of Vaseline soaked cotton round, so we'll see how this works. Alright, the birch bark caught before the cotton round did. That's great. Now that we've got this cotton round going, we should be in pretty good shape. Try to move some of this around. Get a nice little flame going. Looks like the birch bark is much more flammable than the cotton round. Do have some of this nice hickory bark we're going to stick on there and see. It may be a little bit damp. It's kind of thick, and when I broke it off, it didn't seem to be as dry as I thought it would. But it does appear like we have the beginning of a fire. Any of this small stuff that had any kind of moisture in it at all should dry out very, very quick, as small as it is. I'm going with some more hickory bark. I don't know how that's going to do. I'm still up in the air on that. Okay. We build fires every weekend just about, but this is probably one of the first 2 or 3 that I've been alone enough to where I could start one with a ferro rod. Normally you have kids and people and all that running around, and we wind up with a fire log and some charcoal lighter and a bic. So I'm really proud to be doing this way this time, and we'll get back to you. Okay, as you can see, I got Gandalf's Super Staff on there. Seems to be burning pretty good. I put the rest of my kindling on. I still do have a big pile, well, not a big pile, but several pieces of the hickory bark, and I've got a little bit of small wood. I don't know how big I'm going to build this. I don't know how long we're going to be here today, and we'll see how it goes, and I'll get back with you. Alright guys, we got her burning now. It's a shame it's 80 degrees today. That would be really nice if it were cool. I put the remnants of that old fire back on, and some of that hickory bark. This turned out to be a pretty good fire. I think I'm going to let it die down some and smolder. If my friends show up, we might build it back up. If not, I might just let it go out. I'll get back to you when I get out of here, or maybe sooner. Alright, it looks like it's a fire. I believe it's official now. It would take a pretty good rain or the lack of any more firewood to put this thing out. I'm going to let it burn down. My company hasn't showed up yet, and if they're not here in the next hour or so, I'll probably just let it go out and tend to the coals and head home. But this was a really fun experience for me, the first time filming building a fire, and I know it's in several pieces and it's on several different cameras, so it may take me a bit to piece this together. It's September 24th, 2017, and I didn't even get out of the house till about 3. It's almost 6 now. And I went around and checked out a few other places, and I decided that this looked like the best place to come. And I was going to camp here last night, and got tied up, so I thought I'd come out today and do a little video, build a little fire, and I may even get the chainsaw out and cut some of this stuff up that's here, so next time I come out I won't have to go hunt for wood. There's quite a bit of stuff around, and I'm gonna try to get us a nice little pile built up so we can come out. Hunting season starts next weekend, bow season for deer here, and I may not be around for a few weeks unless I get lucky on the first day, but I definitely want to get out and get some fall camping in. We've been planning to camp all summer, and always seems like something comes up and we don't make it. And I'm kind of looking forward to this cool weather coming in. It's down in the 60s at night now, and the squirrels have been jumping crazy in the trees here. Squirrel season's already in here, but it's too green to see them. So couple more weeks, we'll have some squirrel, and hopefully we'll have a deer or two, and we'll be able to come out and do some cooking on this open fire. I've got a brand new grill set up. I found an old grill top somebody had thrown away, and I made me some legs out of rebar to drive in the ground. I'm going to fix it so I can just set it up and then slide some coals under it with a shovel and just keep it right near the fire. I think that'll work out really well. So hopefully the next video I do will be a camping video, and we'll be able to look at that. So I'll get back with you. Alright, I'm going to give you just a little look around here where we're at. There's my Polaris. Got all the goodies in it. Of course, you've seen the fire. Come around. We got some really nice big trees. There's trees down. There's trees standing. I got my little chair with my bag in it. This is the end of where we can ride to. There's a gas line that goes down the hill here, but it's way too steep to take a side-by-side or an ATV down. As you can see, all the green is still on. Got the sun in the background there blinding us. Of course, it's really nice and green still. It'll be probably another month before most of these leaves are gone, maybe a little longer. There's a full pan back around to the Polaris. Really good camp spot. We camped here a couple of years ago on Memorial Weekend. Top of the road, make a left, there's a big flat that goes out to a gas well. There's a lot of space up there. We had a nice little cook area. We had a folding charcoal grill, and we also had a cinder block based wood burning pit with a grill top on it. The whole family came. We had the kids. They didn't like it. It was hot. It was wet. It was something. And I even had a generator with some Christmas lights set up so we could see at night. But they weren't happy, so they wound up going home, and just the adults stayed. But it was a good time. I brought my truck actually, and then we had a few side-by-sides too. It made for a nice camp. We were way over prepared. I brought a whole truck bed full of stuff, plus everything we could haul on the side-by-sides. We could have probably stayed out here for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks if we wanted. But it was just an overnighter, and we had a good time. My sister came in. She lives in Charlotte, and she had her family with her. And my mom came up. I think she wound up going home with the kids, and they all stayed at her place. But a really nice getaway. One of the best things about it is it's really close to home. I've got 4 bars of 4G phone service here, which is unusual for this area. I don't have that good of service at home, but this is a really nice spot. There's a lot of game. There's a lot of activity up here. The people that live in the area are constantly up and down, you know, past where we're at. It's a dead end, so we don't get that much traffic. But right over the hill, you can hear people coming in and out all through the day and night. The area shrunk a little bit. The coal mines has taken over a little bit of the property, and there's been some leases for hunting in the area that sort of cut down on some of the places that we can go. But for the most part, this has been the place I grew up for the past, well, I'm 47, so at least 35 of those I've been out and about in this area, and I love it. We'll get back with you. Okay, I haven't given up yet. I put a little bit more wood on the fire. I'm going to give my friends a little bit more time to get here and see what happens. I thought I heard them coming, but it was somebody else, and they kept on going, so I'll keep my ear out and I'll get back with you. And another shot of the fire, a little bit of green leaves on there to get rid of some of the bugs. I think I'm going to let it go out. I've not heard back from anybody yet as if they're coming or not, so this may be the last picture of the fire before it's out. And if it is, I'll edit all this and try to get it all back up and running maybe on Monday or Tuesday. It's Sunday now. I don't know if I have enough software to process the stuff from 3 cameras, but I'm going to try. And I'll get this up and posted, and hopefully I'll get some likes, some thumbs up, some subscribers. That's my goal anyway. So if you like it, I know it had a little bit of humor in the beginning, but I wound up going serious, and I hope you all enjoy it and can like it and give me a thumbs up. So if not, anything in the comments, I'll take criticism or whatever. Send it, let me know, and I'll see what I can do to improve. Thanks. Okay, guys, I'm doing the Walmart trail mix bar. I don't know how much these were. They're pretty good, and I've had nothing for about 6 hours now, so I thought it was time for a snack, and these turned out to be pretty good. If I get a chance and I can find the price out, I'll post it for you in a link below, but I'm thinking a couple bucks for like 6 bars, and this is like 2/3 of one of those bars, so they're pretty good. I really was surprised. I thought granola, trail mix, something, but they're pretty good. I like it. So I'll let you know. It'll be tomorrow before I can give you the full details on them, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, guys, we're back. I got a little tinder bundle going here. I got some birch bark and some of that $40 fat wood and some sticks. And no, I didn't pay $40 for fat wood. This is all stuff I've gathered on the way in today, and the birch bark's a little bit damp, so I may use a cotton ball to start this with. We'll just have to see how it goes.